Coach Rick Pitino has St. John's playing at a Final Four contender level in the Big East. And everything starts with their defense. And their defensive rating is 88.8 per KenPom. And this is through February 25th, which is second in the country for defensive rating and the best defense in the Big East. Now, in this video breakdown, it's going to start with their full court press. They speed you up. Their ball pressure, their active hands, how they create deflections in the gap, their peel switches, and their post defense. Now, to start this breakdown is going to be their full court press, man to man, and they get up into you and they force ball handlers to be uncomfortable. And then when the ball goes close to the sideline, they'll trap the ball and then sprint back. But they're so active on the ball and they can fly around and switch and communicate. And no one's going to be open because a second defender comes, because they communicate and they understand defensive rotation so well. So this is a great example right here. You can see the ball handlers pushing it along the sideline. This defender right here is going to sprint over to trap. Now you can see this defender right here has this offensive player. So if that pass goes through, he's going to intercept it. This defender right here has the offensive player trying to go behind the ball handler right here. And then they're going to leave the furthest offensive player open. They're so active on the ball with creating deflections. And they make it very difficult to inbound the ball. So right here, you're going to see another example in the middle of the court right here. This offense player starting to cut. He's starting to dribble up. You can see he has him angled towards the middle. This defender is going to trap the ball handler right there. Active hands, which makes it a pass over top, a lob pass. This defender right here is going to fly through for a steal. And they're so active and they understand rotation so well. And they're great at stabbing at the ball when they're guarding and from behind. So watch right here. You can see they're going to poke at the ball from behind, which then creates a deflection, which leads to a bad pass, turnover. They create so many turnovers. And their steal percentage rate is 13.2, which is top 20 in the country per KenPom. Just another example right here, making it difficult to dribble the ball up the court. So the offensive player catches it in the corner right here, close to the sideline. Now we have ball pressure, active hands, creates another turnover. You can see they're on the ball, they're physical, active hands, they mirror the ball in that jab. Now you can see right away they recognize that they're pressuring this offense player right here. So watch number 7 right here. He's going to chase from behind, double the ball. They get a stab on the ball, create a deflection. Another trap right there. They're just flying around. They know when to trap and where to trap on the court. He gets by him right here, the offensive ball handler does. But you can see they're chasing from behind right there. And they get that stab. They're stabbing at the ball from behind. So you can see that poke right there with his left arm going up, which creates a deflection and leads to another turnover. Active on the ball again. You can see they just create so many steals with their full court press. We just saw how St. John's defense was so active in their full court press. Now we're going to discuss and break down how they are in help side and gaps and rotations with active hands and creating deflections to create steals. So right here in this drive, you're going to see this gap defender right there after the pass. He's going to start to step in. You're going to see this inside hand, inside foot stab at the ball. And you can see that's going to create a deflection right there, which leads to a steal and a turnover. Coach Pitino wants a lot of deflections because that leads to a higher percentage of winning. And you can see with their defense this season, they're very active with deflections, and that's why they can win a national championship with this level of defense. Now you can see right here, once again, watch this nail help defense right here. Number 0, he's going to get back. Then he's going to be back at the nail right there, and watch the inside hand stabbing at the ball right there to force a spin. The on-ball defender gets back in front right there. This defender guarding the strong side corner is active, so he's seeing both, and that's a steal. Great on-ball defense. Being there on the catch, and you can see once he starts his drive, watch this gap defender right there. You can see his inside hand and inside foot are very active right there in that gap. They want deflections on drives. They want to stab at the ball and then get back. But if they can get the ball, they're going for it. And they fly around defensively. They're getting every loose ball. Top of the key right here. On this back cut right here, just watch this rotation. So it's a great back cut. Now 35 with the ball sees the back cut, so he's going to try to make that pass to the cutter. But you can see this defender right there guarding the corner, the strong side corner, is just going to step in. But you have 3 on the ball right here. So this pass is deflected by this defender right there with his inside hand right there. You have this defender who's guarding the ball handler, who's going to move down right there to take away the cutter, and you have the strong side corner defender. So you have 3 on the ball at that moment. That's just elite defensive rotation. We have seen St. John's pick up full court with their ball pressure. We have seen their active hands in the passing lanes and in gaps and in help. But I would argue they're the best peel switching team in college basketball, and this possession shows it all. They're able to point switch. They're able to automatically switch on drives when they need help. They're the best in college basketball at a peel switch. So right here on this drive, watch how number 0 is going to switch right here. Number 1, Richmond, is now going to take the post player. So that's a peel switch right there. So it's an automatic switch. Now on this drive, you can see they're in their gap right there. They're going to recover out. They're going to jump switch right here. So watch this again. Ghost action. They're going to jump switch it. They get over top and then under right there. Now you can see right here, all their defenders are in the gap right there, showing help. They get over on that zipper cut. Now we have this down screen, wide down screen right here. They're going to switch it. Now they're going to lock and trail right here. So you have a baseline runner action. They're going to lock and trail. He sees this offense player go up to shoot the ball, so he's going to jump because he leaves his feet too, forces him to pass it. Now on this drive right here, middle, you're going to see the peel switch right there by the post defender. He's going to switch out on the drive. That means this defender is going to switch right here to the post offensive player. And they cut off that driving angle for another steal. And they did a great job against UConn twice this season of peel switching all of UConn's actions. So you can see right here, watch this point switch on this shuffle screen. You can see early and loud communication to switch. Now another switch right here. So just watch this. They want to lock and trail, a good screen. Now you can see this defender is looking right here. He recognizes he's getting screened. So it's going to be a peel switch again. He jumps out. Active on the ball. And here's another switch right here. The original on-ball defender gets caught by the screen. So it's an automatic peel switch. Another switch right there. This is another great possession of St. John's defense right here. It becomes a shot clock violation. Dribble handoff, get through. Now you see the stagger right there. You can see the communication, the pointing. They switched the last one right there. Now we have a baseline runner. You can see the pointing and communicating. They're going to switch out the last screen. And you can see, watch this switch right here. So you see the switch from here. So you see these 3 defenders all switch right here. The flash. Now they're going to fight around in the post right there. Great deflection right there for another steal and turnover. They get through the back screen. You have a down screen. They're going to switch it right here. Becomes a zoom action. Great job of denying that dribble handoff. So you can see they switch right here, the down screen. They're going to take away the zoom action, that dribble handoff. They're disrupting UConn's offense right here with all their switching. Now you can see another switch right there on the ball screen. Active hands on the ball again. Another shot clock violation. Now, when you switch like St. John's does, when you peel switch or when the scout report is to switch, they do an excellent job of low post defense, of fronting the post and circling the post to create deflections. Now, it all starts with their ball pressure on the ball to make it a more difficult pass, but they do a great job fundamentally guarding the low post. So you're going to see on this baseline runner with the switch, now you can see how number one right here, Kadari Richmond, is going to fight around in the post. He's fronting the post. You have weak side help right there. Active hands create another steal. Now in this possession here, you're going to see a peel switch, and then Richmond once again is going to circle to the front of the post and get another deflection right here. You can see he circles around to front the post. And you can see it starts with their ball pressure and their active hands. Now right here is going to be circling the post right here. Watch this defender. How he's going to switch sides right here to the opposite side to circle the post. That makes it a harder pass right there because you're changing the angle. See, they're fronting the post right there. Here's the weak side help coming and a great block at the rim. They also have a top 10 block percentage at 16.5. Top 10 per KenPom. Now they got a peel switch right here on the ball screen. Now watch how they're going to circle the post right here once again to get in front. Creates a deflection and another steal. And you can see why they get so many deflections that lead to steals is their active hands, their ball pressure. This is a defense that's one of the best in college basketball.